This is the Monoprice Pure Outdoor 22 by 14 by 8-inch deep weatherproof hard case. This thing is fantastic. It's been well worth me getting it for the equipment I have inside. And let me show you a couple of features. Then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show you what all is inside and also talk about the dimensions and what can fit in here with and without the foam that comes with it. So give me one sec here. Okay, so quick note, this is the bottom of this guy, and what you have here is you have these little nubs that are sticking out. These are rotomolded. They're part of the plastic here. They're not going to break off, but they stick out a little bit so this thing doesn't sit flat on a surface. All right, next we have this handle, and this handle is chunky, and it comes with kind of a rubber that is a little bit grippy, and then it has metal running between, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there is a metal pin running between the piece of plastic here on the case and the parts that connect to the handle, and this feels completely solid. I'm not worried about this breaking off at all, even if it gets smacked by something hard. Then if you look closely right here, you see this air valve. So this thing is actually, it has a seal around it to keep water out. So like if someone spilled a drink on this, it's not going to get ruined. It's not going to ruin the stuff inside. If you're in a sandy environment, the sand isn't getting in here because it is sealed all the way around. But because of that, pressure can build in it and it might make it harder to open. So what this guy is, it's an air release valve. So you can close it if you would like, or you can open it. So if you're in a different pressure area, let's say it went up in a plane and you just got back down and you're in a different area, higher elevation, lower elevation, there's more pressure, yada, yada. You can open this valve so the seal on here isn't going to be so hard to break. Now, one other note, as you can see, that's the piece of equipment I have in here. And this guy has a label. So when you open it up, you're able to pop this out and put a piece of paper in there, and it actually comes with a piece of paper. So you can label what's in here. So if you buy a bunch of these, and they will stack together because of those nubs on the bottom there, it will stack, and you can have a bunch of pieces of equipment labeled so you can have them all stacked up so you don't have to worry about, oh shoot, what did I put in what? No, you're able to label it. Now, let me go ahead and open it up. I'm going to take everything out so I can show you and then talk about the dimensions and what you can fit on the inside. All right, so this is the inside of the case. You have this egg crate foam right here that you can take out if you need more room, but it's in the top and it's already cut around these kind of stick out parts here. And then you have this bottom section. Now this bottom section is made up of something called pull and pluck foam. I accidentally broke mine right here, but that's okay. What this foam is I'm going to take one of the layers out. It comes with two of these layers and then a bottom piece of foam that is completely solid at the bottom. So this pull and pluck foam, here's a piece of it. You can take pieces of this foam out. So if I go right here, and as you can see, this foam is already separated. All of these pieces of foam, they already have cuts in them. Now, the cuts aren't deep enough or kind of through enough to where this will just fall apart, but it's enough to where all you need is your hands. You do not need to use scissors or any type of knife in order to kind of shape this to the piece of equipment you're going to be keeping it in. Now, the pieces of equipment you can keep in here, they do have to meet the size that works for this. So I have a whole bunch of kind of numbers written down here. So what I discovered is if you don't have any of this foam in here, and all of it is loose in here, you can pull it all out, including this egg freight foam. You have about 20 and 3/4 inches wide. So that's without foam, 20 and 3/4 inches wide inside here. It's about 10 and 3/4 kind of deep this way here, and then top to bottom, if you did not have the egg crate foam in here, you would be able to fit something that is 7 inches tall. So 20 and 3/4, 10 and 3/4, 7 inches tall. That's without foam. But if you kept all the foam, so the egg crate foam, this pull and pluck foam, but you removed the inside of all of this pull and pluck foam because the outside here doesn't have that pull and pluck foam stuff. It's one solid piece of foam on the outside just so you can still protect stuff. The internal spacing in here that you could fit a piece of equipment is around 5 inches tall. So from the bottom piece of foam to this egg crate, about 5 inches. It would be 9.5 inches this direction and then 19.5 inches left to right here. And that's me measuring to the edge of the pull and pluck foam here and all the way across. That's what you could fit. So if you are in the market for honestly an amazing hard case that comes with the foam you need to protect your stuff, as you can see, I had a microphone, a really nice studio microphone in here, and I trust it to I could take that microphone anywhere. I'm not concerned with taking it on a plane or anything like that. This case would protect it 100%. I'm going to throw the microphone back in here so you can see just how well it fits in here, and then I will be back in just a sec. All right, so check it out. I have everything back in this case. I've got the microphone pop filter and all of this other stuff in here. This thing fits perfectly for me. I'm able to close this case, pull down these latches, and by the way, these latches are really hefty duty. They have a great click when you get them into place, and they're not hard to deal with when you need to open it. You pull up. It's not super, super light to pull up, but they have enough weight to where you know they're not coming undone by accident. These things are fantastic. This case is amazing. If you have equipment that will fit in this case and you need to protect it, this is the case for you. I highly suggest it. I have not turned back since I got this thing. It has blown my mind. I don't worry about this microphone getting broken at all. This case has been the ticket for me. Again, I really do highly recommend it. It has exceeded my expectations pretty much in every way.